Welcome to another episode of the Irregular Show. This is your boy, Sleepy Milborn, in the building. And we are here to talk about Tower of God, Chapter 649. And we are here and we are getting it. We got BVAM, or BAMV. Yeah, I guess we'll call him BAMV. BAMV is leaving with Lusek. They managed to escape after BAM launched that attack on Traumerei. And we see our boy Urek like, hey, I wish I was able to stop that attack if I was a light bearer. Instead of just all brute strength, I would have been able to handle that. But that doesn't matter because the situation was handled by Gustang, who surprisingly defends Traumerei. And now I have a couple of questions for you guys. Do we think Gustang is upset because he's not the one that was going to kill Traumerei? Do we think that he's sad because now it's like, well, the whole reason I'm doing this is for this moral reason and trying to figure out the truth. But then now you're trying to do it out of revenge and vengeance. And I don't know if I'm aligned with that. So that was a very interesting development that he saved Traumerei. And so Urek is like, well, you saved him. How are you able to predict his attacks? Where Gustang reveals that someone inside of BAM is their old comrade, aka V, as we've all known. And Urek is like, all right, well, what's next? We fighting? We gonna continue that, or what are you doing? And he's like, well, I want to fight. Ooh, I want to fight you, but I'm chill. Can't fight with him like this. All right, so finally you decide to step aside and chill out. Again, I'm so confused. What is the point of going through everything now when are we not killing Traumerei anymore? What's happening? Why are we not killing Traumerei? But other than that, we get to see not BAM, Coon and Endorsi seeing BAM vanish, and Belair trying to steal the chess piece from Coon, still thinking that he has a chance inside the game, which is not the truth. There's no chances left. Endorsi gives him a what's what to the back of the head, big boot to the back of the head. Let him know. Out of the way, sir. And her and Coon get up out of there. Hit a bong bong. It's not as far as she normally could go because she's really, really injured, dying and shit. But she was able to get farther than they could and getting closer to the arena, where once they make it there, they are part of the actual chess match. Belair and Yura give chase right before a golden light appears, and boom, we got Gustang here saying, hey, I know, Brody, I know, Belair, you're sad. You wanted to be the winner, and you orchestrated all this, but you're the loser, and these other creatures are here in a position to negotiate with me evenly, not you. Not through all your machinations. It is not you who is the victor and who has this ability to negotiate with me. So negotiations began with Coon basically saying he will give the piece that he has to Traumerei so that Traumerei and Gustang can enter into the chess match, as long as Gustang says that he will give as much information as he has on what happened to BAM, what's going on with the situation, and also helping to find him, which Gustang agrees to, even knowing that he doesn't necessarily have the full capabilities to find BAM at this moment, because if you did, y'all have found Fug already, but you didn't. So anyway, we get to see the actual chess match start, where Gustang has several different chess pieces across the board, and then we swap to Traumerei, who only has his remaining king on the board. And now there's a little bit of a brief scene cut to the battlefield where everything is supposed to be stopping since the chess match is starting. But realistically, I don't know where this is leading us, because if Traumerei only has the one piece, which he acknowledges, hey, I'm only have this one piece, this is a very fitting end for me. I've always kind of been the one that was worried about loneliness and knew how terrible it was. But the way he went about trying to combat loneliness was trying to control everything and everybody, and that ultimately put him in a position of loneliness and being alone, even more so than if he had just allowed people to naturally be themselves and come in and out of his life as they would. And so he has the machinations of, yeah, of course, this is how it's going to end with just me on this side and you over there. And we have Gustang thinking to himself about how Traumerei has been the one that was the most sensitive to the loneliness, and so how he would be the one to really understand it. So I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, is Gustang really going to continue on this crusade and move forward? Are we going to have a backpedaling of that and a trying to stop V from going after the family heads? I think this would be cool to get some more family heads brought into the story. But again, I don't want V to have Bam's body. Granted, I'm willing to give it like 10 chapters of him being in control, because obviously you have to set up, get a little pacing, and then like do the setup for him losing control of the body and all of that before we can really get Bam back in control. So I'm not in a rush. But if it starts to feel like there's no more Bam and there's only V, there might not be any more me. But other than that, I'm having a great time with the show. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment below. And this has been the regular show. All right, later.